It was the summer of 1943. Night had fallen across the skies of Europe, and from airfields across Britain, hundreds of Royal Air Force bombers were lifting off on a dangerous mission. This was not an ordinary bombing raid. Inside every aircraft was a secret weapon, one that would permanently change the nature of aerial warfare. It was not a bomb, not a missile, not a bullet, just thin strips of aluminum. This is the story of Operation Window, the first weapon ever designed to deceive radar, and the decisions that saved thousands of lives. By 1940, the war had entered a new phase, a battle fought not with sight, but with invisible waves. Radar. Germany's Kammhuber Line used powerful Freya and Würzburg radar systems to detect incoming bombers from miles away. Once aircraft were detected, searchlights locked on, night fighters attacked, and RAF losses rose rapidly. Something had to change. Inside Britain's secret laboratories, scientists searched desperately for answers. Among them was a physicist, Joan Curran. She asked a simple question. If radar cannot be avoided, can it be deceived? Her solution was thin strips of aluminum, cut to reflect radar waves just like real aircraft. Released into the sky, they created thousands of false targets on enemy radar screens. The idea worked perfectly. And yet, it was not used. This was the greatest paradox of the war. Both Britain and Germany had independently invented the same weapon. Both feared using it first. If one side revealed the secret, the other would copy it immediately. And so the weapon remained unused, while air crews paid the price with their lives. In 1942, British commandos launched Operation Biting. They raided a German Würzburg radar station in France and captured critical radar components. Now the evidence was undeniable. Radar could be fooled. Still, hesitation continued. Scientists argued. Losses increased. Only one man could decide: Winston Churchill. By 1943, the cost had become unbearable. At last, Operation Window was approved. On the night of July 24, 1943, British bombers advanced toward Hamburg. As aluminum strips were released into the sky, German radar screens descended into chaos. False aircraft everywhere. The Kammhuber Line collapsed. RAF losses dropped by more than 50%. Hamburg burned. From that night onward, radar warfare was changed forever. The same technique was later used during D-Day, deceiving German defenses and holding entire enemy forces in the wrong place. This is not just a story of technology. It is a story of people, of scientists like Joan Curran, and of air crews whose lives were saved. Today, electronic warfare is a standard part of modern combat. But it all began with nothing more than a few thin strips of aluminum. Operation Window proves that sometimes the simplest idea can change the course of history.